So let's hop in to World of Sleepers, where we have spawning in the upper right-hand corner, in the red, playing for Clash. It is Lambo. And his opponent, down on the lower left corner. Playing for Raise Your Edge Gaming, a new team to the scene. We'll welcome them with open arms. It is Bly. Now, I know what a lot of you guys in the chat are going to say. Oh, ZVZ, man, we've seen so much ZVZ lately. I don't want just Roach versus Roach battles. I don't want to see all this just boring stuff. First of all, I want you to look at the screen with your eyes. All right? Because that, my friends, is a pool and a gas. And we're only a minute 15 into the game. We got 8 lings on the way. Bly does not do boring games. He doesn't do it. What he does do is a 13-12, where he goes for banelings. I think we see ling speed on the tail end of this, dude. No, actually, he pulled one off of gas, so no ling speed. Now, let's see how Lambo reacts. He just saw the lings with his overlords, so he's going to need some sort of reaction here. I mean, right now he can't really do anything. He's just got to keep mining and save his larva. So he should be able to get 6 lings out very quickly. He lets the hatch finish. So he's going to try to save it. He'll be pulling drones down for that. And there go the first banelings being morphed. Drones chasing around, waiting for the lings to come out. Here come the first lings. Oh, the drones got to be careful. They're going for it. Oh, no. That first hit lowered a ton of the health of those drones, which means the lings are going to be able to finish them off a lot more easily. Oh, no. More banelings coming in. All right. They're just deciding not to connect. But Queen comes out, actually. That's going to be a big help. All right, 7 drones have gone down, so Lambo is actually lower on drones than Bly, because Bly stopped the all-in and started building workers and grabbed the hatchery at the natural base. Now, he didn't kill this hatchery. Killed a bunch of drones, forced a lot of lost mining time. But, yeah, there's our income graph. Very in favor of Bly for a bit. A few lings coming across. Queen is about to pop. Then there's a couple of lings out. No speed, though. Bly's speed has just started. So what Lambo might want to do is drone up a bit and then put on some counter pressure before ling speed finishes up. Oh, look at people in chat. You guys... So you guys are smart. I should have known better. You know that ZVZ is actually dope these days. Especially if you have somebody like Bly. He's kind of just insane. Yeah, now that things have evened out, income kind of going back and forth a little bit towards Lambo's side, at least temporarily. But definitely a lot more even. And ling speed should be finishing up soon. And we're actually moving towards a more normal game. Lambo gonna get his own baneling nest out. Because he knows speed is finishing up for Bly, I think he's probably guessing, and correctly, that number of lings are gonna come out. Try to put some pressure on. So he's getting his own lings out. He's getting his own bane nest up. 8 more lings on the way. There's actually a spine crawler. I think he thinks Bly is going completely all in, but Bly's already making workers again. If Bly can convince him to keep this spine crawler, that'll be nice. I think Bly's just putting on some pressure, and Lambo should see this third base going down. Lovely Baneling connection there for Lambo. Just perfectly gets hits in the middle of all those Lings and Banes and just takes a really nice trade, forcing Bly back. Bly's making 9 workers right now, but Lambo is making a few more Lings. We'll keep heading across the map. Gets distracted by these Lings for a little bit, but we'll keep on going. It looks like Bly wants to go into the Roach phase here shortly. Not a ton of pressure coming out of Lambo. And here's his Evo Chamber and Roach Warren. No lair yet for either player. But I think we've graduated. Ooh, nicely done. Forces that Baneling to detonate. A few more Banelings around though. Ling Bane micro is so tedious, and every now and then, even the pros mess up a little bit. Alright, well, Bly will scout that there's definitely a third base. Gonna want to get on out of here, I think, though. He doesn't have quite as many Lings. Just Ling Bane micro back and forth for a little bit here. Bly putting on a little bit more pressure. Interesting to note, Lambo's going for his +1 missile attacks, which is a lot more common. Bly going for +1 carapace, which generally means he might want to... Ooh, Lambo. Not the best micro in that moment. He might want to go into heavier Lings than Roaches. Well, doesn't quite kill the third, but damages it. And Bly with a ton more Lings behind this. Both players building Roaches as well. Banelings will come up, push the Lings away. Worker-wise, Lambo a little bit ahead in that regard. But it's been kind of back and forth for most of the game. Bly notably does not have a lair, which is a bit of a surprise to me. And Lambo already has Roach speed on the way. Their upgrades are pretty similarly timed, but that Roach speed is going to be real tough for Bly. He's not going to be able to do a counterattack very effectively at all. See, the big thing about Roach speed is you can't retreat. If you ever realize, ooh, I'm a little bit low on Roaches, I'll pull back and regroup. You can't do that. You will just get chased and those Roaches will die. Because your Roaches are slower. So that's the biggest thing here. That being said, Bly's moving across the map. He's stopped droning at 39 drones. He's got 59 army supply. Actually, very similar army supplies here. Doesn't quite kill the Overlord. He wants it though. And he won't get it. He'll get that one though. This is a nice defensive setup. Look at that spine crawler from earlier. I said Lambo would regret it. He does not. He likes it a lot right now. He's down a tiny bit in army supply, but his defender's advantage should make up for that. No problem. Just a lot of Roaches here. In the meantime though, Lings have hit. Killed 12 drones and will grab the natural hatchery. I think Lambo's going to hold out here, but Bly with some really nice moves. He's going to target down a couple more workers as well, looks like. Those Biles hitting on some of those Lings. And here's the issue. Well, I guess it didn't really present itself, but Lambo can chase. 27 drones have died. Oh my god. And suddenly Lambo's in a terrible spot. But he's up 20 army supply. But again, he can chase, and his Roaches will reinforce way faster than Bly's were. I think Lambo really has to go though. He needs to do some counter damage. In fact, I think he might just try to kill Bly here if he can. The Roach Cat is very, very similar. Bly is up an upgrade right now. It's 1-1 versus just the +1 missile attacks for Lambo, but does he just have too many roaches? The reinforcement roaches are going to be too much here. Bly's supply fallen a bit. He's going to pull the boys. I think he needs to. Again, no roach speed, making it a little bit harder to retreat. Loses a few roaches, even just pulling back. And now the worker count is evened up. In fact, it's gone in Lambo's favor. And that upgrade lead doesn't seem to be enough. I think Bly's going to have to tap out. The counterattack from Lambo was just too powerful. He still had too many roaches. Despite Bly's attack doing tons of damage. He's gonna have to tap out. 50 army supply to 14. It's not looking good. Not looking good. There's 4 drones mining up at the third. I don't think it's gonna happen. There we go. Lambo takes the game. And we'll move to game number 2. I was gonna say we'll move on, but that was just game 1. That was just game 1, friends. We're like halfway there. We're living on a prayer. What's up, Eche Fatum? I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. I had a whole lesson in pronouncing Vitor's name wrong earlier, but I'm still gonna pronounce it wrong, so it's just how it is. And slowly falling. I know I'm not pronouncing that wrong. In before. It's actually Slough Lai Faling. Slough Lai Faling. That's the Rifkin pronunciation. Got him. Alright, let's see if we can get the invite into game number 2. Or, at the very least, the lobby link. There we go. See, I don't like to bug players. The reason I like the lobby link better than the invite, I don't like to bug players in between games and be like, hey, don't forget to invite me. But if they do, it sucks. So I like when they just drop the lobby link in the chat channel. And the onus is on me to click it. They invited me through the lobby link. I just gotta click the button. Alright, but let's hop in to game number 2. We have spawning on the lower right-hand corner of Ephemeron. Playing for Clash, it is Lambo. And his opponent in the upper left. For Raise Your Edge Gaming, drop in that early pool once again. It is Bly. What I love about Bly is he's probably the only pro StarCraft player that, a pro Zerg, that we see do like a 13-12 with Banelings and doesn't just go completely all in. He does some damage and then just backs up in drones and takes another base. I kind of love that. I love that from him. You never know when he's going to turn it on or turn it off. Could happen at any point. You know, I feel a little surprised we don't have more like fan art or art from the community of Lambo just as Rambo. I feel like we need that. Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, you know, I won't lie. I won a game with this earlier. This is a quality build. If I can win a game with it, surely Bly can. Now, he left 3 drones to mine. So he is going to have some mining. But here come the drones. Lambo's ready for it. He wants to stop the spines from going up if he can, I guess, but it's not going to happen. We have a spine going up in the back. Lambo trying to have the good micro here. It's really hard to tell. But he's doing the nice drone trick. Try to get that maximum damage. But there's 3 spine crawlers coming up. And the longer this goes on, the worse it gets for Lambo. Oh my god. That's it. It's GG. There you go. Bly did it. There you go. Game over. And sometimes it just be like that, StarCraft, you know? And Bly, he's a pro at that. I'm sure he does that build quite often. So, a nice well played there from Bly. And Lambo will have to go into game number 3 to close this out. Is it actually slow life-a-ling? Or is it like, I feel like you have to put one of those L's on Lifel. Like falafel. Slifel. Slifeling. And then the last word is ling, because you play Zerg. Look at that. That's the big brain plays right there. And Lambo remembered us a 3rd time. What a hero. I appreciate that. Man, I love the delay in chat. Seeing Flair so excited about what Bly is doing. It just makes me so happy. For the record, that was the build that Flair told me to do earlier today when I said I needed a quick win. And Bly, you know, Bly knows. He knows how to do it. So let's hop into game number 3, spawning on Simulacrum, and see if he knows how to close the series out. He's putting down the early pool once again, spawning in the lower right. It is Bly. And in the upper left, we have Lambo. Can he do it again? Do you believe, chat? I'm gonna need you to believe. Believe in Bly. Believe in the power of the 12 pool. I mean, this is the best strategy right here. Can't go wrong. You think he's gonna pull the boys again? I hope he does. I hope he does it. There he goes. There he goes. He's pulling them all. 3 left. He says this worked. All right, if this works twice in a row, I am auto-leaving every ZVZ on ladder for the next couple of weeks, because I'll either win with this or just leave out of respect. Morling's coming out. He's avoiding the overlord paths very nicely. Excuse the coffee making noises you may hear in the background. It is now 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is time for coffee. All right, Lambo sees it for the first time right now. There go the spine crawlers. How do you react? How do you react right now as Lambo? He's gonna try the same kind of strategy. But this time, I think maybe he doesn't come over here to fight. As I say that, he does it. All right, lings are starting to come out for Lambo. He's left a few drones down here. This fight definitely going a lot better for Lambo this time. The first spine goes down. And out comes the queen. Spine's coming up, though. And there's no spines here for Lambo. So this spine has the potential to move. Oh, Lambo's going for it. I don't think this is going to work, guys. Now it's 4 drones to 3. Lambo has to tap out. Oh my god. Chat, it's a 2-minute delay. You must have believed. You must have. Because that's the only way I can see Bly winning that, is through the love and support. He just spirit bombed Lambo 2 games in a row. I can't believe that.